My name is Kevin Ray, and you're listening to Truckers and Others. Boys, welcome to Friday. I think it's Friday. It better be fucking Friday. Let me check. Let me just check. Yes, Friday, the 19th. Hooray! So today has been one of those fucking days. Started out really well, actually. Started out perfect. And then, things are going well still right now. I mean, it's just been a lot of chaos going on, okay? So let me tell you about it. Wake up this morning on time, get everything going. I say, you know what? I'm not even gonna take my lunch because I'm gonna. It's Friday. Yeah, just got paid. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy me some McDonald's or something. Because I knew that today I was going to be taking a vac truck down the street from our shop. I was going to be sucking up some little bitty bullshit and then taking it across town to dump it, and then heading out to Topeka to grab some roll-off boxes. Not a bad gig, right? Seems pretty good. Wake up this morning, get to shop on time, grab the vac truck, head on over, get the guy called up, get the stuff sucked out, get on over to Valacor, talk to my buddy over there, hang out with him for a little bit, talk to him about his life and everything that he's got going on, and then I dump and then I leave. And you know what? There's a motherfucker that whenever I got to Valacor, well, I say Valacor, anyways, it was Valacor. It's okay. You can know where the place is, I guess. I get there and I park out. Nobody else is there. But nobody was inside the shop, so nobody told me to pull in. So I just park out in the middle of the parking lot, and I walk in there with my paperwork and my hard hat, and everything good. Everything's good. And then I talked to the guy. He says, yeah, go ahead and pull on in here. And I turn around, and the motherfucking competitor of one of ours, not really a major competitor, but some sort of a competitor, pulls up and starts to back into the building. I say, hey, what the fuck's going on here? He said, oh, no, that motherfucker ain't pulling in here. And so we both went over there, yanked him out of his truck, and beat the shit out of him. And I said, who the fuck do you think you are pulling in here before me? You got to wait in line, bitch. That's what I told him. Just kidding. I didn't even look at him. I walked right past him. I didn't even look at him. I didn't acknowledge him. I said, you're a little bitch, because guess what? You need to move the fuck out of the way. And I let the other guy handle all that shit. We didn't touch him. No, nobody got hurt. He did look pissed off that I was going ahead of him, but it's like, I was here first, but I've been here for 5 minutes. You're not going ahead of me, you fucking hoe. Because they can only unload like 2 trucks at a time. And there was another truck in the other bay. And I only had like a couple 100 gallons on me. But no, fuck that guy. You pull in here, act like you're gonna fucking go, you're gonna cut me in line. Not a fucking chance, you hoe. So, fuck him, he's gone. I got in there, got dumped, and then I left, everything was fine. Then I get back to the shop, and I'm like, alright, cool, I'm gonna grab the roll-off truck, because he said grab the roll-off truck. He didn't say grab the double rail or anything like that, he said grab the roll-off truck. And then he came out and he handed me some paperwork, and I was like, okay, cool. I was like, 3 boxes? He's like, yeah, actually, I need you to take the double rail. I'm like, the double rail? He's like, yeah, take the double rail. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll take the double rail. He's like, yeah, I'm going to have somebody else take the straight truck. You're going to go out there, you're going to haul 2 boxes, but I'm using the double rail. I'm like, am I going to haul both of them at the same time? He said, no, one at a time. So drive out to Topeka, grab one, come back to Kansas City, drop it, dump it, go back out to Topeka, grab another one, come back, and then dump it. I'm like, what's the other guy going to do? He said he's going to go out there and grab 1 roll-off box, dump it, and then he's done for the day. I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, don't you want hours? I'm like, I do. But all right, cool. Now I got to find a day cab that's suitable for the roll-off trailer. Because guess what? This roll-off trailer, we have 2 of them. One of them's all fucked up. So I have to use the rental. And I go and I grab the keys to one of the day cabs. So we got like 3 brand new day cabs. Well, not brand new, but we got 3 new day cabs. They haven't been fully set up and equipped with all the supplies that they need to run the hydraulics. So there's 3 trucks that are out of the question. There's a lot of fucking cones just all out in the middle of the fucking road over there. I can't believe that. People are gonna be swerving. Anyways, so I'm like, all right, well, I'll grab the rental because last time with the semi that I usually run, the hydraulics was not working very well, like not good at all. So I said, all right, I'll grab the rental because the rental truck is the one that came out and saved me, and we were using the hydraulics off the rental to run the trailer that I was hooked up to. Anyways, so I grabbed the keys to the rental, run out there. Wrong fucking keys. Somebody put the wrong fucking keys in the wrong goddamn spot. So I had to run back into the building, grab the correct keys, go out there. I open up the passenger door. I put all my shit in there, and then I run around to the other side. I get the hood opened. I do a pre-trip around the truck, and I get inside, and there's caution tape all over the inside of this fucking truck. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Apparently the PTO blew up on that rental truck. So wonderful. All right. What truck am I going to use? We have so many day cabs. There's one day cab that will run the hydraulics. And that is the one that I really don't like. And the one that I'm in currently. Like there's a little handle in the middle of the truck that you have to push back to make the hydraulics turn on in all of the trucks. And in this particular truck, the handle is a little fucked up and does not stay in the back position. So you have to have this fucking bungee cord bullshit to hold it in the back position to make the hydraulics work. Not a big deal, but I go ahead and I grab it. I get it unhooked from a tanker, drive it over, get it hooked up to the double rail, get all the lines hooked up, everything's good to go, start checking the lights and the tires and all that shit on the trailer, and my right side blinkers are not working on the trailer. So I go grab dielectric grease, and by this time the guy that got the fucking single roll-off truck, he's already fucking gone out on the road. He left me. And I'm like, oh, fuck. So I get one of the mechanics to come over. I'm like, hey, man, I'm having trouble with the fucking lights over here. I already put dielectric grease on it. It's still not fucking working. I don't know what the fuck. And he's like, oh, let me go grab some tools real quick. And he grabbed some tools. He came over. He was checking that shit out. And while he's doing that, I get in the cab, and I'm looking over at this fucking bullshit bungee cord situation for this handle that's in the middle of the cab. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to rip this little boot up. It's got like a little rubber boot that goes over it. I pull the boot up, and I see it's got a metal clip in the front, and there's a metal clip missing in the rear. Now, this handle, it'll stay forward, and it's supposed to stay backwards. There's no reason to have it stay forwards, because the back, whenever you push the handle backwards, that is the on position. So as long as it stays in the on position, you're good to go. So I had the bright idea of going in the shop while he's working on the lights. I'm going to go in the shop, I'm going to grab an Allen wrench set, and I'm going to come out here and take that little metal clip off the front and put it on the back side so I don't have to use a bungee cord situation, because I hate the bungee cord situation. It's kind of just like a pet peeve. Like, it works fine, but it was just like, hey, while I got the time, it's always bothered me since I started working here. This bungee cord has been on this fucking handle deal. So, yeah, I start unscrewing the little metal clip, and everything fell the fuck apart. Not everything, but all the hydraulics that were bolted to the bottom of this plate that this handle's on, as soon as I unscrewed it, all the shit fell down. I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I go out to the mechanic. He's working on the lights. He's like, hey, I got your lights working. You're good to go. I'm like, hey, actually, will you hop in here real quick and check out something? There's something weird going on. So he hops in. He's like, what the fuck did you do? Where all the little pins and springs, which are like the little buttons that this handle initiates. He's like, where the fuck are they? I'm like, I don't know. Everything fell apart whenever I unscrewed this one. He's like, why are you unscrewing it? I'm like, it's the metal clip. It's missing a metal clip on the back side. It's got it on the front side, and we don't need it on the front side. I want it on the back side, so I unscrewed it from the front side, and when I did that, it fell down, and it broke. He's like, oh, fuck. I'm like, oh, no. So we had to go inside and get more tools to get this whole assembly disassembled, to lift it up, to grab the hydraulic lines that are underneath this little casing and lift them up, and then put that. But we put the metal clip on the back side. So everything took a long time. And I feel bad about it, but not really, because I didn't break anything. I just temporarily disassembled something unknowingly. And first off, why the fuck has this not been rode up? You know, this is a truck that other people use all the fucking time. Not me. I rarely ever drive this truck. I would rather drive anything else other than this. So somebody else is the one that has not been riding this up for, 3 years now that I've worked here? 3 years, and longer than that. The shit has not been rode up and fixed. So I feel completed because I got something fixed on a truck, and I had a hand in helping getting it fixed. And now, because the person that usually drives this truck is out on disability right now for other health related issues, no workplace injuries, but so she's gone. So this is the truck that she usually runs, and she's gone. So now, if she does come back, I don't know if she will. Apparently, it's going to be like a couple of months or something. But whenever she comes back, and then she'll be like, wow, it's fixed. But yeah, I fucking fixed it. Why the fuck have you not wrote it up or anything? It made me an hour late to my fucking job, is what it did. So anyways, I'm headed out here. I got the double rail. I made sure all the hydraulics work. All my tires have good air pressures. All my lines are hooked up. Everything works. I tested the hydraulics. I made the bed go up and down and the cable go in and out, and everything should be good. Because nobody's used a double rail in a while. It's been sitting off to the side. The other double rail is all taken apart and all fucked up. I don't know what happened to it, but it got all fucked up. So... And this is a rental trailer, so I don't know. I'm excited to go out here and use it. It has not been used in a while. Hopefully everything is still going to work out well. And yeah, I haven't drove this truck in a while. I don't know. It's not driving near as smooth as the other trucks. I don't know if it kind of just feels like a wind vibration or something going on. I don't know. Will I ride it up? No, I probably won't. Because unless something is actually going wrong with it, I'm not going to ride it up. I ain't going to try to, the mechanics will be like, hey, what do you mean when it's, like, well, when you drive, it's kind of like got a little bit of a vibration. I'm like, well, all right, where's the vibration? Like, I don't know. How about you drive it? How about you get your fat ass? None of the mechanics are fat. How about you get your fat ass in that truck and drive it down the road and figure out what the fuck is vibrating? I can't take apart a little metal clip without it falling the fuck apart and fucking everything up. So, anyways, headed out here. Gonna stop for lunch. I gotta do 2 runs. Shouldn't be a big deal. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit, because I guarantee you something. I'm going to be able to complain about something else. I'm good at finding things to complain about. I guarantee you something else is going to either the boxes that I'm going to get, like the guy that's going to go out there is going to grab the easiest box to get. and he's got the easiest truck to run. He's going to get that, and then I'm going to get there with the more difficult truck to line up and everything, and a more difficult box. I already know it. I'm going to get, and then I'm going to have issues at the fucking landfill because it rained a shitload. I'm going to have, it's going to be a bad fucking time. But you know, I'm here for it. I am here for it. It's Friday, so how bad can it be? I'm going to be off of work tonight at some point in time. How bad can it be? I'm gonna eat out for lunch. How bad can it be? I got paid. I've got extra cans of chew with me. How bad can it be? I've got my sunglasses. I got every supply that I need with me. How bad can it be? This is a job that people have done before. How bad could it be? You know? So, anyways, I'm going to let you go for a little bit, and I'll check back with you shortly. Okay, so got halfway done here. Let's see what's going on. Halfway done. Was able to eat my lunch and make my way out there. Everything was easy peasy. Was able to grab the container. Nice and easy. There's two of them out there. I have the double rail, but I'm only hauling one because it's too heavy for two containers on one trailer. So I just move it to the middle. It's designed to do that. And yeah, drive out there. And then turn around and come back to the landfill. Everything's fine. I passed the other guy, shortly after I left the McDonald's, though. I passed the other guy. So he was way ahead of me because I still had he was like an hour ahead of me. And I get to the landfill and look who's there. He's at the landfill still, which is weird. He must have stopped to eat also. Easy now, peoples. Oh, man. Yeah, I drive all the way out, get to the landfill, get checked in, everything's fine. I get down there to the dump face. Fuck those guys down there. Just tell you that right now. Hard stance. Fuck those guys. Down at the bottom, where you're dumping at. Because, you know, at the other landfill, if you even start to slip and spin with your tires or whatever, especially when I'm in a double rail trying to dump a fucking box, because all the weight is on that very rear axle of the trailer, and you're slightly downhill, so you're not fucking dumping, dude. You're not gonna be able to pull out from underneath. You can dump some shit out, but you're not going to be able to pull forward so the rest of that 20 feet of trash or whatever the fuck it is can slide out. You're stuck, especially since it rained a fuckload lately. So it's just slime down there at the landfill. It's just slimy shit all over the fucking place. And it doesn't really matter what kind of tires you have. Well, I mean, it does matter what kind of tires you have. But, I mean, we use all-terrains on our trucks because we're always doing shit off-road. So, yeah, I'm just stuck. That motherfucker at the other landfill, if you start to slip, that guy pull up, throw a chain on you, and pull you so all your shit comes out of your box with it tilted all the way up and everything's fine. Not at this fucking landfill. This guy rolled up to me and I tried to get his attention 3 fucking times. He did not give a fuck that I was stuck there for half an hour. He didn't give a 2 shits what the fuck I had going on. He was doing his job and not gonna fucking help me. That motherfucker, I can't believe it. And then, but yeah, I mean, once I was rolling into the landfill, I saw the other guy fucking again. I was like, what the fuck? You were way, like, over an hour ahead of me. And then how are you just now getting done dumped? But we had another person show up so we could hose out our fucking tanks and stuff. So after I got dumped, I pull up there, up on top of the hill, into like the nice solidification area, and that's where we kind of have somebody with a power washer so they can wash out the truck or the tank and stuff, so I can return it, because that's what we're doing. Somebody had, I think it was a trucking company, had some sort of an accident or spill or something going on, and they ordered 3 roll-offs to go out to this lot out in the middle of near Topeka, and then they just filled it up with all this paint is what it was. It was all paint. And yeah, so I leave the landfill after I get washed out and everything, and I start driving down there, and I go to scale out, and the lady, I had to go to the other lady that she does like easy stuff. She doesn't do the hard stuff. And my stuff, I don't think anything I ever bring her is really hard. It's just a different fucking number, but whatever. She's like, oh, this is a solidification deal, because I'm just weighing out. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I dumped at the dump face. You know, if it was a solidification deal, I should have dumped in the solidification pit. And that would have been way fucking easier. Way easier than what the fuck I just had to deal with. Because I could just back up to the pit, open the, and then tilt it up, and then everything falls into a pit. And then I set it down, and then I leave. Like, it would be so easy, instead of trying to dump it and then pull forward so it'll all slide out of the fucking truck. So anyways, I did some wrong shit there, but whatever. I was just lost for a second. I was like, where the fuck am I? But totally forgot I had to go return that rental box. So now I'm headed out to go get my other one. Also at the scale house, they said, hey, oh shit, there's a fucking accident. They said, hey, you're bringing another box here? I said, I sure the fuck am, and nobody's going to tell me I can't. They said, well, you can't. I'm like, why the fuck can I not? They said, because you're already, the profile that they set up for dumping or whatever, they're like, you already hit your limit, your weight limit on this. I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, there's clearly one more fucking load to get, so I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I guess I just won't be coming back here, but I am going to go out there and grab that fucking container. I am not getting off of work at 2 o'clock today. Y'all can't do that to me. So, I called my boss. He did not answer, so I called the other guy, and he answered, told him the whole tale, and then my wife called, and then the dude called, and then another chick called, and then my boss called me back, and then he wouldn't. It was just like, I was like, Jesus, leave me the fuck. Everything's happening so fast. I just want to listen to my fucking podcast or music or whatever I got going on. Try to understand. Try to understand. Try to understand. I'm a trash man. Man. Oh. Anyways, I was listening to Magic Man earlier. That was a good song. And I was trying to figure out somewhere in my conversation to use those lyrics. And then it turns out I just put them in there in the middle for no reason. But yeah, I try to do that sometimes when I'm talking to people. If I hear some lyrics and I'm like, oh, that's a cool lyric. Whenever we're just in conversation, I just break it. Like if I was with my son or whatever, and I'm like, hey, do you try to understand? Try to understand. It's a video game. Hey, video game. You know, I don't know. It just depends on what we're talking about. But you know, he often asks questions about his video game, so that would be one where I might be able to. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back. I'm fucking out of it right here. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Oh no. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. They pulled out the damn spike strips on a couple of fucking cars. They might have got me. I don't know. So there's a police chase. I'm driving. I see a police officer hunkered down behind a barrier right at the McDonald's exit yeah, I think it's the McDonald's exit right over here. And I saw a cord fly up right as I passed. And then I see this, it's a GMC Terrain fucking driving like a maniac. And then a police car flies up beside me. And then I'm like, oh shit, here he comes. And then I see the police car pull over, and he's got a flat front tire on the left. And then another car pulled over with a flat front tire on the left. I might have to pull over, because I don't know if I got fucking stuck with them or not. Holy shit, I can't believe what just happened. That's fucking crazy. And now here's two more police officers right here. I don't know what's going on here. I gotta check my fucking tires, make sure I didn't get a fucking flat. I bet if they got all those other cars that were around me, I bet you I got one somewhere along the line. So, and there's two police officers back here. So I'm gonna hop out and check these fucking tires out. But I'll be right back. Okay. No flats, so that's good. These police back here are still just sitting. They're just waiting. I don't know what they're waiting on. I'm waiting on a nice opening over here for me to pull out. Dumb fucks. I've had my blinker on. I'm trying to get over. Anyways, I had to check my fucking tires. I checked all my tire air pressures to make sure I didn't get a spike in my fucking tire. Because if I lose my fucking steer, oh baby, want to get with you, take your picture. But that's fucking insane. I saw them pull out the goddamn spike strips on the motherfucker. And they pulled them out almost right on me too. And this truck, I was telling you earlier, it's got some sort of vibration to it. So if I'm starting to lose air in one of my tires, I'm not going to really know until I'm on the fucking rim, hugging the fucking steering wheel, trying to get it to keep to the right. I don't want that, but they got a Pontiac, and they got one of their own troopers with the damn spike strips. And so I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. These other cops apparently didn't get the message that it was a silver GMC Terrain, and they just let him go by. So he's gone. I don't know. Maybe this is a training exercise. Maybe they're going to use a military term and say this is just a training exercise. I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but they're buying that fucking Pontiac back there at goddamn tire. I bet you. Then they were gonna fucking give me a tow bill. Fuck, buy a tire. Have got to come out and fix my tire. They pull the goddamn spike strips out on the fucking semi that's loaded, heading down the fucking highway at 75 miles an hour. They buying a goddamn tire and a tow bill, and they gonna get a fucking screamed at by me about you dumb motherfucker. I'll cuss them out so bad if they fucking pull out spike strips on my goddamn semi while I'm fucking operating it. That'd be fucking insane. So anyways, I'm going to keep my eye out for up here to see if this GMC Terrain, I don't know, if they're smart, they're going to get off the goddamn highway. We're in a toll area, so maybe these guys, they'll catch them up here at this other toll area, but I don't know, that's so damn exciting. I don't want to get stuck in the traffic behind the fucking pit maneuver, you know? I'd rather just see it and be like, oh shit, look at it. But I don't want to be like stuck in traffic, like, oh fuck, they must have got him. But yeah, it was a GMC Terrain. It was going quick, but it didn't seem to be going that fast. And there was a lot of cars that didn't understand. I mean, obviously they didn't understand that GMC Terrain was running from the cops. And how weird for me to be right in the middle of it. I must have had gone right over the fucking cable right as he pulled it, because I don't think I caught any of those fucking spikes. Hopefully that GMC Terrain got the spikes also. I didn't feel my truck run over anything, but there was a lot going on all at one time. I was like, I'm not even sure what the fuck's going on here. But yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I pulled over right in front of the two cops, and they were just sitting there. And I'm like, do you guys not hear about what happened? Like, oh, I got, yeah, break come in. You pulled the spikes on me, fucking Billy. Billy, you fucking idiot. You pulled the spikes on me and another Pontiac. You fucking dipshit. And now the silver GMC Terrain's getting away. Hey, you two that are sitting up there on the shoulder, yeah, go ahead and chase that GMC Terrain. And those guys are sitting there watching fucking YouTube and TikTok and doing their little dance on the side of the road or whatever, and they're like, wait, what'd you say? It's like, hey, I said go get that GMC Terrain that drove by. Right. Okay, we're looking for it. And it's already done gone by. Right. We still haven't seen it. Must have exited. No, that motherfucker just got away with fucking whatever they were doing. As a goddamn police chase on I-70. Fucking spike stripped their own fucking trooper. I couldn't believe it. That's fucking insane. It sounds like I'm making that shit up. I'm not making that up. They straight up pulled the spike strip right next to where I was. I saw a trooper sitting behind a barrier, and I was like, oh shit, I'm not speeding, am I? And I look down, I'm doing 70, and then I look in my rearview mirror, and all I see is like a cable flying up. I'm like, oh, what the fuck was that? And then I see, then I look ahead, and then I notice that this GMC Terrain is driving like fucking crazy. And then also then I look back into my rearview mirror, and I see fucking Cherries and Berries police charger flying up and zigzagging, and they're both zigzagging across. It's right in front of that McDonald's Lawrence center truck stop area. And then I see the trooper, like I see him, there's like a bigger area where he can pull over, and he pulled over there, but I didn't see the GMC Terrain. But then I see he's got a flat tire. I was like, oh no, he's got a flat tire on it. And then I'm driving, and then another Pontiac pulled over too, and I said, oh, they got a flat tire too. And then, I did everything I just said after that. I said I need to pull the fuck over and make sure they didn't get my fucking steer tire, because if they did, I'm gonna go beat off a man. I'm gonna beat somebody up. I'll tell you, I will not beat them up. I'll just say, hey, what are we gonna do here? And they're like, oh, nothing. See you later. And they'll fucking dip out. And I'll be like, wow, who the fuck do I call the cops on? Do I call 911 on the cops? I feel like they're gonna come back and they're like, yeah, we're not doing that. And then they drive off. It's like, But hey, you motherfucker, call 911 again. They're like, hey, quit calling 911 on the cops. They're out there doing their job. But hey, listen, I was doing my goddamn job too, and now I got a flat tire. But I don't have a flat tire, so that's just a scenario I made up in my own head. But I'm waiting for them to fly up here beside me. I don't see any of them in the distance. The GMC Terrain done got away. If I'd have known, hey, call me, cops. I'm gonna give you my number. Call me next time and then say, hey man, are you over here maybe? Because there's a guy we're chasing, and I will fucking total this truck. I will destroy the perpetrator. I will take them out. I've got a big vehicle and I ain't afraid to use it. My boss wouldn't like that. But you never know. About, hey, I stopped a police chase. They're like, yeah, you crashed the truck and there's no money for that. So you just deliberately crashed the truck and we're not getting an insurance payout or nothing. Like, we have to set up a GoFundMe to pay for that truck, trailer, and everything. That wouldn't be no good. But I did stop the fucking perp. You know what they did? Oh, they were camping without permission. Yeah, they were camping. They got into a campsite. They were camping. It wasn't supposed to be camping. They reserved the campsite from Saturday to Sunday, and today is Friday. So, and they ran off. It was like, oh well, shit. I just created like $500,000 worth of damage for nothing. You know. But hey, quit spike stripping your own fucking troopers, Kansas. What the hell's up with that? That was fucking crazy. And it was crazy. He got a little flat tire, and he's like, all right, got to pull over. Dude, I would, if I'm chasing a perp, my adrenaline's running, I wouldn't even notice I got a flat tire. I'm just fucking on the rim. I'm going to take your ass out. I played a lot of video games. And if you get a flat tire, it's scary at first, but then you just keep on going. You'll be all right. You'll be all right, copper. Done got spike stripped. Man, that was insane. Other than that, yeah, I'm just headed back. I got another loaded box. I'm not going to the landfill because, yeah, not allowed to dump today. So just headed back to the shop. I'm gonna fuel up and park this truck um, and then go home and get twisted on teas. Twisted tea. I'm gonna get twisted teed tonight for sure. That's crazy. Do they call the K-tag people and that they tell them not to let them through, like if they decide to get off on a toll road or something? But I think we're already through that now, so I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I'm back into Kansas City now. I don't know, but I'll tell you what. The next silver GMC Terrain I see, I'm fucking pit maneuvering. I'm going to pit maneuver. I'm going to put them in the wall. Okay, I will disable their vehicle, and then I'll call the cop. Hey, y'all were chasing the silver Terrain earlier, and I got one. They'll be like, oh, no, like, we already got him. Like, no, I got him. They'll be like, yeah, but we already got him. There's another copper just hanging out. The police. He's sitting there. He doesn't even know. He don't even know nothing. Why don't you pull out your spike strip, buddy? Spike strip this whole fucking highway, please. Take us all out. Man, I wonder how many other people got spike stripped and they're just now finding out. They're just driving. They're like, man, what happened? I must have run over something. Yeah, the police spike stripped you. Do you think they're going to write down every car that ran over them spikes? No, they ain't. But yeah, man, I mean, even the police officer that did the spike strip, he had his car sitting right there ready to go. Why didn't he just, like, hurry up and hop in and then join in the chase? I don't know. I don't have a police radio, but it would be awesome to have one. All right, Prius, you're going way too fucking slow. Going too goddamn slow, Prius. Coming back over. There we go. Now we're rocking and rolling around the Christmas tree. Man, I want to see the conclusion to this police chase. Hopefully, I don't have to slam on the brakes up here. We're getting into congestion. All right. But yeah, overall, I guess a good day so far. I called a guy. Now I'm going to go get me an ID OD at some point in time real soon. I gotta load up the truck onto a trailer though. So once I get the truck up on a trailer, and then I gotta take it over to a place and have it ID OD'd, and then I don't know what I'm doing with that. Once I get that though, then I can go up to the DMV and try to see if I can get this thing titled in my name. I'm excited to do it. It's just like, when are we gonna have the time? When is the time going to arrive where I'll have the time to work on it and go to the DMV? Because I can work on it all the way up until midnight. I'll work on it all night long. But trying to get to the DMV is always a fucking pain in the ass. And then, of course, I'm going to go out there and I'm not going to have the right thing or this thing. I'm going to need to go get this or, do a bill of sale or, this, that, and all kinds of shit. And it's like, the dude is dead. Yeah, he died. Look him up. He dead. Two left closing. I'm guessing they mean lanes. So, anyways, I think I'm gonna go. I think this is gonna be a short episode, but jam-packed. Not really, but y'all have a great day. Keep all 18 down, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.